Hi guys, welcome to Engineering Your Life with Gia, episode 2. And today I hope to share with you the secret that I have in getting things done. Ano nga ba? Whether you're trying to build a habit or to change the world, the most important thing that you have to do first is to get started. And I find that getting started is one of the most difficult things that we can do as humans. Lahat naman tayo may goals, I think. And the main difference is who actually takes action, who gets started. And honestly, that's one of the most difficult things. People think that it's hard to achieve goals, that it's hard to do the work to be able to reach your goals. But what they don't realize, it's just a matter of taking the first step. The first step is actually the hardest part. Kasi for example, if you want something done, like something grandiose or something big, usually see agad kung gaano ka laki yung daan na dapat nating tahakin to be able to get there. But in reality, the secret lang talaga, it's really simple. Start small. It seems counterintuitive when we think about it, but if you're a perfectionist like me, you're probably very familiar with this phrase called analysis paralysis. It's when you analyze something so much, we overthink, hanggang sa hindi natin napapansin that we're just stuck there, paralyzed by our fear of making a mistake, that we end up not moving at all. We overthink, we think of all the ways that it can go wrong, and we try so hard to plan it out and to make sure that when we execute, it's gonna be perfect. That's the thing though. It will never be perfect. Nothing is perfect in this world. And that's what the startup journey has helped me understand. One of the things I learned in the startup industry that's been very helpful in helping me embrace the culture of getting things started is minimum viable product. What is a minimum viable product? In startup terms, it means it's the minimum possible version of a product that contains the minimum set of features that will provide the needed benefits na kailangan ng users. The thing in startups is failure is inevitable. The sooner you fail, the sooner you learn. The sooner you learn, the sooner you can improve. The sooner you can improve, the sooner you get to your destination. So that's the concept of minimum viable product. But how do we apply this in everyday life, in our goals, in our tasks, in our habits? Whether you want to build a small habit, like being able to wash the dishes on a regular basis, or you want to create an app that will change the world, the only thing that you have to do is to get started. And that's where all of us start to fail. We don't even get started. Kasi takot na takot tayo magkamali. Takot na takot tayo mag-fail. But ano ba yung failure? What most people think is failure is a dead end. When in fact, failure is just part of the path towards success. And if you have that notion or understanding of what failure is, then hindi ka na matatakot magkamali. The thing about getting started is, yun lang talaga yung mahirap, promise. Law of inertia, physics, objects that are at rest tend to stay at rest, diba? Pero once na gumagalaw na yan, you build momentum and you keep going na. Oh my God, patay na yung halaman ko. Wait. The thing with being a perfectionist is we feel kaya natin in our heads formulate yung perfect plan that will allow us to execute perfectly. But what we often forget is that hindi lang tayo yung tao sa mundo. And it's very important to get feedback from people and just put it out there and remove that barrier of the first step. For example, let's say you want to hike a mountain. Alam mo kung gaano kataas. And when you reach the foot of that mountain and you look up and see, oh my gosh, ilang thousands of feet yan. Do you feel overwhelmed? Of course you would. You will feel shocks ilang oras ng pag-akyat yan, nakakapagod, sakit sa paa, yung komportable yung sapatos ko, I didn't bring the right clothes. But if you just take the first step, wala na lahat ng overthinking na yan. And then you take another step. And then you take another small step. Hanggang sa hindi mo papansin, nasa taas ka na ng bundok. That's the thing. That's how it is with getting things done. You just have to get started. Yun lang talaga eh. There's no magic sauce. There's no secret sauce. Of course, experimenting, failing, improving, continuously learning. All of those are part of the process. But you will never get to those parts of the process in the first place if you don't get started. So, for me, hindi kailangan perfect. To be honest, all of the successful people I know have had a lot of failures, and that's where they learn. And that's how you get things done. You just get started. Start small. So, what does starting small mean? For example, in bookspine.ph, we're creating a platform where book lovers can buy, sell, and swap books. Syempre, our vision for it is super grandiose. We want it to be the go-to book platform in the Philippines. Pero makakarating ba kami agad dun? Hindi siya magic na pag nag-launch kami, yun agad yun. And if we let ourselves feel overwhelmed by that goal, it's gonna be hard. So what we did, we just got started. We used a third-party platform, we created a Facebook page, we DIY'd the logos and everything ourselves. Yung platform that we're using, it's not optimal, but we're just tweaking it. And then, we're getting orders. And we launched it in less than a month after namin mag-conduct ng market research and stuff. Kung nag-overthink kami, baka hanggang ngayon wala pa kami nabibentang libro. It's really that. Just get started. Find the smallest possible increment that you can do related to your task. As a financial advisor, I've met clients na gusto ng insurance policy na madami na mataas na agad yung benefits. Pero when they find out how expensive that kind of benefit is, inisip nila, ang mahal. Ano na lang, pag-iipunan ko muna para pag bumili ako, yung mataas na yung benefits and all that. But the thing is, if you just start small, nawala na yung fear mo. You're familiar already with what you're getting into. Pwede naman kasing incremental yung mga bagay, mga te. As in, na-apply ko siya even in the smallest things. Kunyari, may dapat akong gawing PowerPoint presentation. I feel overwhelmed kasi iniisip ko na agad lahat ng dapat kong ilagay, yung slides, yung graphics, yung text, yung graphs, etc. Diba? If you feel overwhelmed, you're just gonna shut down. You're just gonna feel scared. Oh, mamaya na yan, ang dami gagawin, nakakapagod. But if you just get started small. For me, what I do para malabanan yun, think of the smallest thing that I have to do to get started. First step, open my laptop. Second step, open PowerPoint. Third step, create a slide. Fourth step, create an outline. Yun muna. Saka mo na isipin yung mga ilalagay mo. Step by step tayo. Start small. Starting small helps, one, let go of fear. Kasi yung fear that we get, it's coming from the fear of making mistakes. It's coming from the fear of being uncomfortable. It's coming from the fear of unfamiliarity. Kasi we're not sure what we're getting into. But if we start small and just get our foot in the door, we get a taste of what it's like. Mawawala na yung fear because we're gonna be familiar. Two, it fights analysis paralysis. Our minds are so powerful, but sometimes it can hamper our progress. We overthink. We're humans, we overthink. What if ganito? What if ganyan? Hindi to perfect. Baka kung anong sabihin nila. Nako, mali. Ba't siya ganyan? Ba't ako ganito? Girl, don't overthink. If you start small, talo mo na yung analysis paralysis. Starting small helps you fight your biggest enemy. Inertia. Yun. Gumalaw ka na. Pag nakagalaw ka na, next you build momentum. And when you have built momentum, it's easy from there, promise. Tuloy-tuloy na yan eh. And when you start small, it lowers your risk and gives you immediate feedback. Imagine, kung mag-start ka ng business, how would you feel kung 1 million yung capital mo? Di ba nakakatakot? Tapos hindi ka sure kung ano mangyayari. Talagang analysis paralysis ka dyan. Talagang mapaisip ka, tama ba itong ginagawa natin? But if you start small, let's say a 10,000 peso capital to test the market. Starting small gives you initial data that will help you keep tweaking and iterating so that you will reach the end version of the product that you envision. Think big, but start small. Whether it's starting a new habit, or starting a new business, doing something out of your comfort zone, or getting a task done, all you have to do is start, and start small. Think of the tiniest possible increment that you can do to get started. So I hope after watching this video, find whatever it is that you've been wanting to do for a long time. Pero nag-hold back kayo kasi natatakot kayo na baka it's not for me. Baka I'm not gonna be good at it. I might fail. I might make mistakes. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, my challenge to you is to get started right now. Or sige, within 24 hours. Find the smallest thing that you can do to help you achieve that task or that goal. If it has to do with creating a budget plan, first step, create a list of your current expenses. Still overwhelming? Open a spreadsheet. Still overwhelming? Kuha ka ng papel sa ballpen. That's the first step. Then write down kung ano yung mga ginastos mo kahapon. Then last week. Then last month. That's an example of how to apply that concept in financial planning. For example, starting a business, create a Facebook page or an Instagram page. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to impress people agad. Find the core of what it is that you want to do. To get big things done, to create amazing things, to start building habits, start small. I know it's hard because, we're perfectionists. And nakakatakot talagang magkamali. But if you think about it, ano ba mawawala na nagkamali tayo? If you look at mistakes as learning points, if you look at mistakes as data that will give you information that will allow you to pivot and iterate and improve as you go, then maybe you would have less fear of making mistakes. So again, the antidote to that fear is just getting started. Start small. Smallest thing possible. What's the smallest thing that you can think of that can help you get started on that thing that you have been putting off for so many weeks, so many months, or so many years even until now? I hope after watching this vlog, you get to take action and start small. And whatever it is that you get to do because of this, please leave a comment below. I'll read everything, promise. And then, kasi I want to know, saan nyo siya na-apply? Yeah, I hope you get started. Kasi promise, yun lang talaga yung kailangan for you to achieve the big things that you want to achieve. Good luck, and I hope this helped. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification button if you want to get updated if I have new video uploads. Thank you, and see you in the next episode. Bye! Thank you for watching, and if you learned something, please leave a comment down below. Please click the subscribe button also if you haven't, and click the bell notif button if you want to get alerted if I have new video uploads. So I upload new videos every Saturday. Yay! Bye-bye!